Western Cape Premier Helen Zille agreed with Ngwenya, stating in her own tweet, "My take is that Sa is trapped in a solipsistic bubble. It's pathetic and pitiful to see what we obsess about, e.g. Willemse, Mallett. I just spent 3 days on cutting-edge international developments, e.g. green economy and artificial intelligence, which is fine, really." Zille spending 3 days on cutting-edge international developments. It's just that in Sa there is good reason to be solipsistic, or self-centered, when it comes to the experiences of people on the receiving end of being patronized, marginalized and discriminated against. For them there is nothing green, or renewable, about racism, even if subliminal, and nothing artificial about being subjected to shame. From the U.S., Ilna in Alan Bozak expressed pride in the swift reaction of those supporting this hero of the ongoing struggle for justice and equality. They said on Facebook, "With this brave act, not counting the costs for himself, he showed us all what standing for the truth means for this generation. What a stirring example of integrity, honesty, courage and decency in the face of sacralized white capital, unrepentant white superiority, enduring white supremacy, and the political falsehood that was Invictus. It is telling that Supersport has seemingly never noticed, or acted decisively against, what viewers were aware of over a long time, illustrated by YouTube videos dating back to 2014, namely the tension that existed between Mallett and Willemse. It came to a verbal blow again in 2016, which I reported online as follows." Mallett remarked that the complete panel, consisting also of Botha and former Springbok hooker and now also commentator Ngwenya Shimange, predicted that the Boks were heading for a second loss against the visiting Irish. "No, Nick, you said it, not we," responded Willemse, having always been allowed the space to dominate the pre-match build-up, halftime commentary and post-match analysis. Mallett simply continued, "Back then, Willemse wouldn't budge and repeated his viewpoint until the camera moved to him. On Saturday, before the last match of the day, the camera didn't move to him since, as can be deducted from what transpired after the match, time only allowed Mallett and Botha to speak." In the post-match analysis, Willemse then invited Botha and Mallett to comment on the Lions' victory, but they said they had spoken long enough prior to kick-off. It was all Willemse's now, and disdainfully they laughed to his face, before Mallett continued with his analysis. When the anchor allowed Willemse another chance to speak, the camel's back broke. That is how Supersport, and Sa Rugby, was forced to launch an investigation into an explosion on air that would reveal their own inept managing of what they now call a serious matter they have noted with concern. On the other hand, Sa Rugby expressed concern and surprise at what happened. Both entities were adamant that it would be unfair to make assumptions and snap judgments based on the little evidence available. However, said Sa Rugby, something was clearly amiss and it reflected poorly on rugby, which brings one back to the title of Willemse's autobiography. Rugby may have changed his world and those of other players from similar backgrounds, but evidently the world of rugby has not yet changed. Wingard is co-author of Rugby Changed My World, the Ashwin Willemse story.